Okay, you guys. So it's Thanksgiving, but hey, it's Thanksmas. Always start baking around Thanksgiving. So we are gonna do black cake and sponge cake. So what I have in the bowl here already is a pound of butter. What I'm gonna do is get this butter going, beat it up until it's nice, light, and fluffy, and then I will add in a pound of sugar and let it go. So here it goes. So I'm gonna get it started on low, and what I'm looking for is a very light color in the butter before I start adding in that sugar. So I'll show you what it looks like once we get there. I'll bring you guys. It's been about 5 minutes and the butter is nice and light and whipped. So I'm going to gradually go ahead and add a pound of sugar and let this keep going until that graininess from the sugar it's slightly dissolved with all that butter. So probably I would say maybe about 10-15 minutes, but I'll bring you guys back and show you where it's at and what it looks like. This is my jar of fruits, and yes, it is humongous. I think this is like a couple of gallons of size jar, and I generally just keep adding fruits because I make black cake year round, and so I am constantly needing fruits. I love black cake. Black cake for me is not only Christmas time, but just pretty much any special occasions. And so I will, as I use it up, I will constantly grind more fruits and replace it. So these are well preserved, and I do the Caribbean dark rum and some wine. So I am gonna, since I'm gonna do about a half a pound of black cake, I'm just gonna use about 2 to 3 cups of fruits. But yeah, it smells so good, you guys. This, oh, it's perfect. It's preserved to perfection, just the way my mom used to do it. So anyway, that's my golden stack. It's looking really good. It is light and fluffy, and the color has lightened. So I'm gonna stop this and show you guys. So it is very nice. I like it when it's light and fluffy and that sugar has melted as much as I can. It's been going, I want to say, about 15-20 minutes. So now it's time to add in the eggs, and I usually do 8 to 9 eggs depending on the size of the eggs. So let's go ahead and add in the eggs, and then also we'll in go the spices. And I will add the eggs one at a time, just so that everybody gets all incorporated. And that will further dissolve the sugar, and then get also the batter even a little bit more light and fluffy. All the eggs are in, and this batter is looking really nice. So what I will do is go ahead and add the flour gently, because after you add the flour, you don't want that gluten to develop. So there's not a whole lot of mixing that will happen after the flour is added. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe I'll mix it a little bit and gentle on one. So I will add a little bit of almond essence, and then that will give it a nice flavor. And to the flour, I have already added my spices, so a little bit of clove and some cinnamon in there. So I will add just a little bit of that flour at a time. And in my flour, I already have my spices, so it's going to be nice and incorporated. And so you see, I have the mixer just on a speed 1, so very low, because you don't want to manhandle your cake at this point. So I'll go ahead, add the flour, and then what I'll do, I want to split this batter into 2. So half of it will be black cake, and then half of it will be sponge cake. So once I split the batter into my half a pound of sponge cake, then I'll go ahead and add in my burnt sugar to give it that nice color, and then my 3 cups of fruit. So it'll give the black cake a nice rich color. And I'll come back and show you guys how I, prep the black. Okay, so I split the batter in 2, and this is how I'm gonna prep the sponge cake. So I'll put a couple of spoonfuls at the bottom. Spread that out. And I already prepped the pan. And then I will put some of the red and green, the beautiful colors of cake, so that we can go in and make a nice swirl in this Christmas cake. So, and those of you who were born and raised in Guyana know that this is your sign that Christmas is around the corner. So I will go ahead, add another dollop of regular color, and then follow up with a red and a green. And there's no rhyme or reason. It all sort of gets mixed up so that the colors intertwine with each other. So you don't have to be too particular with this. And the food coloring I use is regular food coloring. So I got these at my local grocery store. So you should be able to pick that up in your neck of the neighborhood. And then I am just gonna swirl this together. And again, no rhyme or reason. It's all gonna get eaten, but just look pretty. Okay. And that's it, guys. I'm gonna put this into the oven, 375 for about 40 minutes. So that's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and now prep the black cake. So this is the other half of the batter, and it's nice and fluffy. So I'm gonna add a couple of, well, actually I'm gonna go ahead and add in my fruits first. And again, don't want to manhandle this batter, so it will be a gentle fold all around. And the color is changing very nicely. Oh, the smell of that fruit is amazing. Okay, so then I also want to add in my burnt sugar to give it that dark color for the blackness in black cake. So gentle turn until the consistency is incorporated with all that color. And this is the perfect color for me, so I will not add any more of that burnt sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep mixing this and then put them into the pan, and these will go into the oven at 300 for maybe an hour. So very low heat. Okay, so cake is done. It took about an hour because the pan was thick. As you guys can see, it's a 4-inch pan. So it took about an hour, 20 minutes, I would say. But it's nice and the color looks beautiful, but we'll see when we cut in. And once it's cooled down, I will wait until it's totally cooled down so it doesn't fall apart. I will show you guys what it looks like. Smells really good. So I cut into the black cake and it is looking very nice, you guys. Color is beautiful, texture is nice. It's on the cakey side because I reduced the amount of fruits, but it's still moist, so excellent. Not bad at all. So yeah, there you guys go. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas.